Okay, this is Marcus demonstrating a wild pull. It's a great accessory for a deadlift lockout. Notice how the bands are set up around the front of the rack. You pull them taut before you start your lift. This forces you to pull up and back to lock it out. Cures a lot of deadlift lockout problems. Alright, Marcus, show them how it's done. Make sure you keep your weight on the heels through the whole lift to get that extension, which
pretty much there's no difference. Allegedly, women can handle more volume than men. I found that when I kind of backed off my volume, my lifts went up a lot better, so maybe just because you can handle more volume doesn't mean that you should. But yeah, we do the same lifts, we do the same rep ranges. I don't see any difference.
We don't necessarily really take time off. What we do is every 4th week we deload. Typically for most of us that involves lifting 50 to 60% of your max for 3 to 5 reps. We find that doing that every 4th week just kind of lets your body recover, heal up, and then you can come back to your training a lot stronger. It works out pretty well. We don't really take time off though. We tend to think of our training in those 3-week blocks though that you do go heavy. And we try to always make each week build on the previous week and then try to, make the blocks have a logical sequence going towards a meet. Most of us do foam roll. We actually have a foam roller in the gym. We also have a 4-inch PVC pipe. Personally, I have a hockey ball that's used for stick handling. It's about that big and it's ridiculously hard. I use that to work. It's great for my IT band. It's the only way I can actually get my IT band to loosen up is with that thing. We do a lot of tire dragging and we do a decent amount of, not really stretching, but more like active mobility type things to warm up. It tends to really help. Chains are just another form of accommodating resistance. We typically set them up for squat. So they'll be about here with a little bit of chain on the ground. You're at the top of your squat, and then as you go down, more chain goes on the ground, making it lighter. So you're dealing with less weight in the hole. And then as you fire out of the hole, chain comes off the ground, making it heavier. For bench, usually we set it up so your range of motion's a lot smaller. We set it up so about half the chain's on the ground at the top, and then all the chains on the ground at the bottom. And we also use them for deadlifting too. For deadlifting, it's pretty simple. We just take the chain and place it directly over the bar, and then when you lift, chain comes off the ground. In no real big particular order, glute ham raise. The problem with that is a lot of people don't have access to one, so that kind of limits you. Other things are Romanian deadlifts, which is just kind of below your knee, up to lockout, and do your reps that way. You can do like sets at 8, up, kind of work heavy. Another really good one is Dimmel deadlifts, which is basically a Romanian, except the key difference is a Dimmel's done very fast for sets of 20. So you drop as quick as you can to right below the knee, and then fire as quick as you can to lockout. The key is you don't want to use a lot of weight either. Dimmel actually only did these with 315 and pulled 800 plus. So that gives you an idea of percentage-wise what to use there. It's a pretty low percentage of your max, well under 50%. Because the key is speed, and you're going for 20 reps. You do like 2 sets of 20. We also do band leg curls, which we've demonstrated before in a Q&A, and I think that's the core of our hamstring training.